I don't know who needs to hear this, but time is ticking, man. Time is ticking. It is now November. We're almost mid November, which means we're closer to December, which means we're closer to 2025. Don't wait until January to start getting your stuff in order. Don't wait until January until you ready to start committing to something. Now it's time to lock in. Lock in, lock in, lock in. It is time to lock in, gentlemen. Like I told you before, I believe that we're about to enter prosperous times. I believe that we're about to enter into some great times. The great wealth transfer is here. But are you going to be in position to be able to take part in what's about to happen? See, here's the truth right here. Here's the truth right here. And I'm gonna show you guys this, right? Look at these votes right here. Look at these votes. So this is a vote for people who are taking part in the $10,000 challenge. And this is a vote where I asked my subscribers, did they vote? And y'all see the answers right here. So as you can see, this is why the top 20% of men exist. And this is why the bottom half will always be the bottom half. Men and people in general don't want to do what's best for them. So this message is not even for you guys who don't want to do shit with your life. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the guys who want to take part and be the top 20%. Because listen, I'm gonna show you guys my journey. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna give you the examples of what it took. You're gonna come on the journey with me and see me rise to the top. And I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear, "Hey, Yoda, teach me your ways, good sir." I don't want to hear none of that shit because when I told y'all to do it right now, y'all didn't listen. But y'all gonna try to call on me when times get hard. Y'all gonna try to call on somebody when times get hard. Y'all gonna try to do what it takes when times get hard. But when those times come, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. And this is exactly why the rich continue to get richer. This is exactly why the poor continue to get poorer. Because most people just don't want to put in the work. And the stat shows. It shows. Even just an independent survey on a small YouTube channel. An independent survey on a small YouTube channel shows you exactly where people's minds are. It shows you exactly where people's minds are. And I'm telling you, the doors are closing. The doors are about to close. And if you're not willing to put in the work now, you're done. If you're not willing to put in the work now, you're done. If you're not willing to lock in now, you are done. And guess what? You won't be able to blame nobody but your motherfucking self. See, y'all had an excuse these past 4 years, right? Y'all had an excuse for the pandemic. Y'all had the excuses, right? I'm not even knocking the excuses. We're gonna give y'all a clean slate, all right? We're gonna start off with a clean slate, right? The economy under the Trump administration is predicted to be outstanding. We are predicted to outdo like the past administration and administration before that. We are predicted to go to the moon. We are predicted to go that way. So I'll go ahead and give y'all a clean slate. I'll go ahead and wipe your sins free and clear. Y'all are baptized now, right? So we're going to throw all the excuses from the past 4 years away. We're going to throw all the excuses from the pandemic away. We're going to start y'all fresh. Now what? Now what? See, a lot of y'all like to use the excuses from the past. Y'all like to throw everything up under the sun as a reason why you couldn't do what you needed to do. That's what a lot of y'all like to do. Listen, and this is the honest to God truth. People, despite the administration, right? Despite the past administration, people still got out here and made some money. Despite the past administration, despite the pandemic that went on, right? People still got out here and made some money. See, like I told you guys before, it's got to be in you. It's got to be in you. Now, in today's time, you're either a hustler or you're not. You're either going to get out here and grind or you're not. Either you want better for your life or you don't. There's no middle ground. There's no being neutral in this. Because despite somebody getting in there and doing what he needs to do for the economy, where are your antennas at? Where are your antennas at? See, Trump ain't gonna be able to do it by himself. Trump ain't gonna be able to do it by himself. You're gonna have to put the work in, regardless of who's in office. But like I said already, the people who made money are gonna make money regardless. The people who didn't use the economy as an excuse, the people who didn't use who was in office, the presidential office, as an excuse, they're going to make money anyway. Guess what? It's just going to be made easier now that the right administration is in office. Right? See, before you needed some lube. Pause. We ain't talking about Diddy. Before you needed some lube. Right? The crevices were a little rusty. Right? You know, you couldn't slide in there. You couldn't slide in there like normal, right? Pause, no Diddy. Right? But now all of the pieces are trying to get in order now. Everything is trying to set itself, right for you people who can't get shit together. See, they're trying to give y'all another chance before they close the doors. Don't ask me how I know, I just know. See, the elites, they trying to give y'all another chance. They trying to be okay. They said, okay, let's go ahead and open these doors yet. We ain't ready to close these doors yet. We ain't ready to close these doors yet, even though the majority of people are going to be left behind. Even though the majority of people the majority of people are not going to do what it takes to do what it takes. Right? The majority of people are still going to be broke after. You know what's crazy? The majority of y'all who are still broke now, y'all are going to be broke when Trump leave office too. I believe it. I believe it. The majority of y'all who are broke right now, you're going to be broke when Trump leaves office too. You're not going to take advantage of it. You're not going to take advantage of it. Why? Because most of y'all are just not hustlers, bro. Y'all are just not hustlers. Y'all are not go-getters. Y'all don't want it bad enough. I remember somebody had said in the comment section, I released a video that was from about really 3 years ago. And I was talking about, how I was just working 60, 70 hours. I was working 2 jobs. I was working my main job, and then I was working at the warehouse after I got off. So I would get off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon from my main job, and then I would go and work in the warehouse, moving boxes, putting boxes on the trucks. I would do that from about 5 to 10, right, to get some extra cash, right, and then do the same thing over again. And then some nights I would go and drive DoorDash before I got to the house. So I made money 3 different ways, and at that time period, I needed to be making money 3 different ways. I needed that. I needed it. Now, today, not so much, but I'm still grinding. I'm still want to push out 55 plus 60 hours. There's no time to push to let the foot off the gas. But I remember somebody had put in the comment section, man, it just makes no sense working that many hours. Excuse me? It just make no sense working those kind of hours, bro. You might as well. What? It makes no sense working that many hours. For who? Maybe I needed to work those hours. Maybe I needed to do that. For me, not for you, but you see, that's the difference between hustlers and non-hustlers, right? That's the difference. See, non-hustlers are trying to find every excuse not to hustle. You're trying to find every excuse not to hustle. Oh man, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Or man, I'm tired. I'm like, bro, like, well, if y'all don't drop y'all nuts, man, drop your nuts. Let's go. See, y'all can't be walking around thinking you're macho just because Trump in office when half y'all ain't even living like that. Yeah, we calling men out too. Half y'all not even like that. Half y'all not even like that. If you're not putting in the work, if you're not putting in the grind, if you're not stacking your money, if you're not investing your money, if you're not preparing yourself for after this administration, for after these 4 years and beyond, right? If you're not making this a habit, if you're not making this like a diet, right? Eating healthy, going to the gym, not if you're not looking at your money how you supposed to be looking at your body, man, I don't want to hear your mouth. I don't want to hear your mouth. See, Trump he sparked the fire up under the men who may have been asleep. I do agree. He sparked the fire up under men who may have been asleep. And that may have been 20 or 30% of men. And I remember somebody also asked me, I believe it was on a live stream. Somebody asked me, do you believe that men will become more masculine now that Trump is in office? And I said, nah, nah, it's not happening. Nah, it's not happening. No, no, because here's the thing. Now I do agree with motivation. I do agree with inspiration. I do believe that some people just have the gift and gab and they can spark fires into some people, right? I do believe in that, and I do believe Trump has done that for a good bit of men, right? But that's just the 20 to 30% that I was already talking about. Y'all already seen the stats. Those guys who I just showed you, those guys who went out and voted, those guys who had the faith of a mustard seed, those guys who want to get out here and save some money and get out here and take part in something that is bigger than them, those who want to have a future, those guys who not looking at women, right? Who not looking at women as an and all be all, who are trying to stack this money up, drive the nicest cars, stay in the nicest places, go to the nicest places, eat at the nicest places. Those are those guys. Those are the guys that he sparked something into. For the rest of those guys, those are the guys who are always gonna be broke. Those are the guys that were always gonna be broke. It don't matter. Those are the guys who always make excuses. It doesn't matter if Trump is in. It doesn't matter if Kamala is in. It don't matter if Sleepy Deepy Joe is in there, bitch. It doesn't matter who's in there. It don't matter if Obama was in there, right? It don't matter if Jesus was in there himself. They will still not do what they needed to do. Why? Some people are just born to die, to put it plain and simple. Some people are just born to die. And I have always been the type of man that likes sparking shit up into people. And when I say sparking shit up, I'm talking about, speaking life into people. right? I love speaking life into people. I love giving people that motivation. I love giving people that inspiration. I love, just let's get it, let's go, right? I love it because speaking life into people gives me life, right? And I've done that probably all my life. I've always done that. I've always looked at people and tried to see the best in people. That's just me. It's a gift and a curse. I've always looked at people like that. But I had to grow to understand, and I grew to learn that the majority of people, no matter how much life you speak into them, no matter how much motivation you give them, no matter I can say grab the cookie and put the cookie right in front of them. They're going to complain about what flavor the cookie is. That's what's going to happen. I can sit the cookie right in front of them, right? I can sit the cookie right in front of them. And they're going to complain about, well, I'm not sure if I like this flavor today. I don't you may not I don't like that brand of cookie. I don't like that type of cookie. They're going to always make excuses. You can sit that bitch right in front of them, they ain't going to grab it. They're not going to grab it. And what can you do about people like that? What can you say to people who have that kind of thought process? You can't. Some people just live to die. And I grew to understand that you have to let people live to die. And one thing that I have to understand, that I grew to understand, is everybody who is here don't have a purpose. Some people's purpose is to throw you off your purpose. Some people's purpose is to just get in the way. Some people's purpose is to help you with your purpose, right? But the majority of people, they're not going to do what it takes. They're not. So for you guys who are watching this, for you guys who are tuned in right now, I'm talking to you. Lock in. Lock in. You heard it here. You heard it here. I'm telling. Let me take the shades off. Got the sun in my eyes though. There we go. I'm telling y'all. Lock in. I don't want to hear none of those excuses. I don't want to hear none of those excuses when I start popping out. I don't want to hear none of those excuses when I start popping my shit. I don't want to hear none of those excuses when the day ones who were here since the beginning, when they followed suit and they followed my lead and they did what was best for them, right? And they took part into something that they needed to take part of to become better men and better contributors to society. When we start popping our shit, when we start popping out, when we start 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to. Hey, after pill, Rod, what, man? Teach me something, man. Show me what. How long you been following my channel? Uh, shit, I was here since you had 8,000 subs. I was here since you had 3,000 subs. Okay, so you didn't watch none of my videos when I was telling y'all to lock in? You didn't watch none of my videos when I was talking about finances? You wasn't watching my videos when I was trying to tell you to stack $10,000? You wasn't watching none of my videos when I was telling you $10,000 can change your life when you put it in the right vehicle? You wasn't watching? And that's an after pill. Here's some more videos you guys can watch until I upload again. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.